We have gone on holiday in the middle of nowhere. Hi there guys, welcome to another video. My name's Ross and recently, actually last year I moved with my family to Australia from the UK to start a better life. On our channel we assimilate into the Australian culture with the hope of helping and inspiring you to also make the move yourself. It's currently our 2-week holiday between term 3 and term 4. We decided to come on holiday to like the arse end of nowhere. I'll show you around. So we're staying at this like old Queenslander house. It's pretty old is the way to describe it, and it's like in the middle of nowhere. It's just fields and grass and everything like that. We're in a place near Boonah, I think that's pronouncing it right, on like the scenic rim. It's starting to rain, so let's do an inside tour. Here's the underneath of the house, and you can tell that it's pretty old. They've even got chickens. Here is a resident chicken. So we've come away with our friend Paul and his 2 kids. The kids are gonna love it here. There's so much space to run around and pretend to be a chicken. What do you think of the place, Hugo? I'm gonna speak for him. What does Hugo think?
It's creepy.
There you go, it's creepy apparently. So this is going in. I think this house is like 100 years old, which in Aussie terms makes it like one of the oldest things ever. Here's the kitchen. Say hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Great chat. Kitchen, outside area.
And it's raining, and it's very, very cold. And there's chickens, and there's cows, and there's cow poo, and there's horses, and there's...
I think this literally proves that it doesn't matter what kind of Airbnb you go to, because in the eyes of a 6-year-old or under, it's the most amazing place in the world. So this is the outside area. No barbecue right now because it's kind of raining. Yeah.
Raining.
What's happening, Aurora?
There's an owl down there.
There's an owl down there. Oh, look at the owl.
And there's a farmhouse.
So bathrooms. Considering it's pretty old, like it's got all of the main mod cons, which is great. I really like the quirky oldness of it all. I don't think we can stay here all the time because what are we going to do for 4 days? Here's the kids' room.
We play board games and drink wine.
And here's Catty.
Grayson, show everyone your bed. These kids are going to get absolutely no sleep. Just all in the same room. They probably will end up in one bed like weirdos. What do you think of it all, Mav? It's a bit different to your usual holiday, isn't it, Mav?
Yeah. Well, we've got 3 kids running around for starters, and look at the weather.
I think this place, though, it's weird because normally when you go to an Airbnb, you kind of just stay at someone's second home. I think this is actually like their home. Yeah, it's wet outside. It is absolutely tipping it down. So Paul, why did we pick this place?
Your lovely wife picked this place.
Blame her. Definitely blame her.
So yeah, the Airbnb advert was a little bit misleading. When we dug around and found some more reviews, they obviously had exaggerated their cleanliness stakes, and yeah, it wasn't good enough. And there's another bathroom, wasn't there? The bathroom.
Yeah, I think it was like...
You had to go through someone's bedroom to get used to the bathroom. There's only one bathroom.
What are your first impressions, Mav?
It's nice. Really nice. Just a bit up in the air at the moment. We've got all the kids running around.
They are exploring. Right, Paul, we're gonna go get some food. Let's go get some food. Morning, everyone. Day 1 on the farmstead. Mav, how was your sleep?
Not great. Not great.
Yeah, we're having to sleep again with Aurora in the room.
We've gone from her being in a single bed to in a travel cot to moving her out of the room in her travel cot into our room.
Lots of movement in the night.
And
lots of waking up.
Keeps waking each other up.
Turns out 3 kids under 7, the majority of them under 3 in the same room isn't a great idea. But we're gonna have a good day. What is the plan for today?
Gonna walk a mountain, go to a brewery, and do a big shop in IGA. It's rock and roll, mate.
The weather isn't actually that great, so we're gonna try and walk a mountain. We're gonna go and find some beer. I'm ready. Manfi's ready. Aurora, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. So we're here at Mount French's Lookout. I don't really know a lot about this because Mount and Paul just kind of picked it as somewhere close to go to. I suppose while you're out here in the countryside, you've kind of got to see a lookout. It never really kind of fails to impress when you see these places out here. It's such beautiful countryside, and we are literally surrounded by nothing and farms. Manf, what kind of vibe does it give you around here? She's taking a picture of a leaf right now.
No, it's the ant. They're huge. Like if you get really close, it's like a spider.
Everything in Australia wants to kill you, including the ants.
It's a bit, reminds me of the UK a little bit, actually. And it's not the best of days, is it? It's cloudy and hazy.
It's a good thing and a bad thing in the sense of you can't quite see some of the other mountain tops, but because of that, it's not super hot.
No.
What's the plan after here?
I think we're going to go to the brewery for you and Paul.
Have some lunch. See you there. And we're obviously in a park. With kids, I suppose you always really end up in a park. So we're in a place called Boonah, which Paul thinks is the greatest place in the world because it's his favourite curry, but kind of not spelt like a Boonah. Matt's really happy because there's like a tat shop and an op shop right next to each other, so that's where she is now. We've already had some food. I think I've had my first experience of like an Aussie burger. All I can say is that's a lot of beetroot. So much. I enjoyed it. What is the matter with her? Oh, she's off. I don't think it was like a true Aussie burger though, because it didn't really have fried egg in it, and I think you have to have like a fried egg in it, but I swear if there was anything else, it would have just gone everywhere. I've already got like a bit down my top anyway, so I'm just eating like a child. I can't get it all in my gob. As you can tell, obviously bad things happened. We didn't go to the brewery. Perfect planning, we didn't check when anything's open, and because this is a Monday, there's not really a lot open out in the middle of nowhere when it's a Monday, even in the middle of holidays. So we decided to come to the only town that's kind of close by, have some food. Food was banging. Aurora had a baby Chino. She's just living her best life. Now she's in a park. Oh, to be 2 and a bit again. Look at this old car. It's like being in another world, Aussie country towns. So because the brewery kind of lunch and everything was cancelled, and when we looked at everything else, even vineyards, all the places that we kind of wanted to go to, nothing seems to be open on a Monday. So we're gonna have to save that for another day. The kids are running us ragged today, and I think at least at 2 separate points last night, each one of them was up needing us. So we didn't really get a lot of sleep last night, considering it's supposed to be a nice relaxing holiday. We're gonna grab some food for later, and we're gonna chill in our Airbnb, and I think I'm just gonna enjoy watching Arsenal win for once. By the way, Paul's a Tottenham supporter. I know, why would I be mates with a Tottenham supporter? See you in a bit. Back at home, it's not really home, Airbnb.
What do you call it? Farmhouse?
That's what they call it.
Farmhouse.
Back at the farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. I have
3 diamonds. Crystal Square.
a new beer. What even is this? It's called Brew. Never heard of it.
And
This one,
I've got
Cord leg.
Blush Rose.
Blush
Low
Rose.
sugar. Gluten free, vegan friendly.
All the good things.
It's alright, it's not bad.
I think we need a low calorie one after that lunch we had. One of the problems of going on holiday to somewhere in the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful, but nothing is open. It feels like having a holiday in Wales.
In Wales, yeah.
Nothing is open, or you'll go to a pub and it's shut until the afternoon or something.
Yeah.
What is the plan then for tomorrow? Because now we're just monging.
We could either go to Mount Tamborine because Paul wants to go because he wants to take Grayson to the glowworms, or we go to the camel place.
I've got a choice of glowworms or camels.
Well, they're the
my
two
God,
that are
I'm
open.
Spoiled. I am spoiled. Right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna have some dinner, try and get some sleep, and hopefully a better day. Well, no, today was a good day, but hopefully a fun-filled day in Mount Tamborine. Big day, Manf, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
We're going out to Mount Tamborine, which is where we were meant to be staying originally.
Yeah.
And we've
Not
heard
in the middle of nowhere.
No, and we've heard that it's a really lovely place, so we did really want to visit it. So we're going to the glowworm caves today, And what else are we doing?
We're sacking off the camels for a start. That's why I'm so happy.
We're going to the camels on Thursday.
Oh, yay.
We're going to do the treetop walk.
Treetop skywalk, yeah. It's quite a bit of a, well, I say it's quite a bit of a drive away.
Really?
It's only about 70 k's, and as we're learning in Australia, 70 k's is basically down the road. Nice little day trip.
Yeah. Are you excited, Aurora?
Yeah.
What bit are you looking forward to, Spud?
We're going to go see the glowworms.
Do you even know what a glowworm is?
Yeah.
Tell us all about them then.
And we're going to go for a nice walk in the trees.
The weather is cloudy. Is this like a thing out towards the scenic rim? It's just cloudy all the time. It's quite a dramatic look considering we're used to blue skies all the time now.
And Aurora, if you have a sleep now, you'll be good later.
Yeah, that don't work.
Oh, okay.
So glowworm cave done. Obviously it's a bit too dark to kind of bring it in there, but it was bright with the glowworms. How did you find it, man?
Yeah, it was good. It's hard to believe that they're actually glowworms.
Insects.
But they just look, yeah, they just look like little lights.
I mean, to be fair, they could have made like a cave just full of fairy lights.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have known until like they actually show you that they are really insects.
Yeah.
Aurora enjoyed it, didn't you, Aurora?
Yeah.
How are the glowworms?
Going.
I mean, she loves it.
Yeah.
Then we went to some like frog bit afterwards, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was quite interesting, trying to
Don't
spot the
catch
frogs.
sharp.
Aurora like spotting some frogs. She's getting really good at spotting things now.
Yeah, she is.
But the best bit, next to the glowworm place, Samantha got suckered into some wine tasting really.
Yeah.
And then obviously I got suckered in as the guy that's gonna have to buy it. What did we end up getting?
I don't know what you got. Bottle of red.
And how did she sell it to you? It tastes like what?
Ribena. It really did.
Yeah.
You've got some port.
I got a bottle of 24-year-old port. Where are we off to now, Manth?
I can't remember what the name
We're going to the pub.
Is that what it is?
We're going to a pub for some lunch. We're just going to end up at a magical pub. Hey, I'm in a proper English pub. So we've managed to come to a proper English pub called the Fox and Hounds. It's in Mount Tamborine. It looks proper English pubby. Look, I've even got a pint of London Pride. Paul, have your first sip of an ale in 2 years. Go on.
Cheers. Should have got London Pride.
I'll tell you how it tastes, mate. I love Aussie beer, but one of the things that you'll always miss is a pint of something you're used to. Mav's got a Stowford press.
I'm trying to draw a car. I don't know how to
She's trying to draw a car though. So we've ordered some grub. I've gone for a Cornish pasty.
There we go.
I think Paul's having a lamb shank, and Mamph is gonna be sneaky and have a kid's lasagna. She like
Cottage pie, actually.
oh what? I thought you were gonna go for a lasagna. It's the random cans of like tenants just everywhere. I think they've done it pretty well, but they're definitely catering for like tourists. But I'm not moaning.
I'll take anything I can get them.
Yeah, I will take everything I get. I can't even go to England right now. Cheers. Let's all scooch up together. So
Have some Oreo.
you can have an Oreo if you run right down the bottom and touch the gate and back. We're back here because Paul really wants to sit on our little lovely veranda and look around. There is actually like a really nice view. So what was your favourite part of today? We had a busy day.
It's a big day.
Was it your first real ale pint in 2 years?
Yeah. Shame it's a hobgoblin, but
You wouldn't have had a London Pride either there.
no. What else they had? They had tenants.
Any Oreo? He doesn't want an Oreo.
What? After all that? Yoink.
That's the saddest kid I've ever seen getting an Oreo.
again? What do you say?
Peace.
You've done a poo-poos. What do you say?
Matt, what was your favourite bit?
Oh, I quite enjoyed having a cider in the pub.
Yeah, the pub was pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
On the rainforest walk and everything. We're like that pub.
Yeah, you can tell how English we are, that going through a subtropical rainforest walk, walking through the canopies. What else did we do? I can't even remember because I'm just all
Didn't we
thinking
go
about
somewhere
the
else?
pub.
Oh, glowworm caves.
Glowworm caves, we saw these like fantastic glowworms. Or I don't want to say in their natural habitat because it was like an artificial cave it turns out, but they were pretty cool. And then we're just sat here drinking tea, reminiscing about a pub that we've been to. Like, how sad is that? How sad is that? But anyway, talking about the pub, it was really eclectic, wasn't it? All the weird Doctor Who stuff.
It was just like iconic British memorabilia. He looked like he'd gone around Australia for the last 20 years finding every single bit, and then he just went, oh, let's shove it in a pub.
Show it in a pub and people will enjoy themselves.
It was a bit odd. There's a full life-size paper mache Queen Elizabeth II and next to a prop from Doctor Who and a knight.
And a goblin,
And a
which
goblin.
like scared the
And a
crap out of
red bus
Aurora.
outside.
Oh, it's worth going to.
Oh yeah, it's
Definitely worth going to. I enjoyed it.
Like panelling, proper draft ales.
But Australian nature kind of took a back seat today to English quintessential pub. So what's the plan for tomorrow?
Camels. Camels and breweries. Isn't it?
Will it be better than British ale? I don't think
not,
it's going to beat
actually, no.
London Pride. Morning. What zoo are we going today then, Manf?
We're going to Darling Downs Zoo.
It's in Toowoomba, or it's kind of just outside of Toowoomba. Manf loves a zoo. I like a zoo. Aurora, do you like a zoo?
She's laughing.
I think that means she likes it.
Do you want to go to the zoo?
Yeah.
I don't know where Google is taking. I know it's taking us to the zoo, but seriously, where the hell are we going? Like, we've gone from a normal road to gravel roads. Now we're on like a single track with gravel in case there's two cars. Like, where the frickin' hell are we? It says we're on some kind of connection road. I hope we actually connect to a proper road. Oh, here you go, look. It's Bluey and Bingo. Oh, thank God, it's two roads. There's not another car coming. Jesus Christ. Oh, the question is, will we get there in one piece? Will we get there today? I just want to go see some animals. Okay, camera died yesterday, so that didn't really help us film the end of our zoo trip. Manf, how did you find the zoo?
I had quite a nice day. It wasn't overly busy. I thought there wouldn't be much to do and we'd only be like an hour or two, but we were there quite a while, weren't we?
We were there pretty much the whole day. It shuts at 3 and we were there till like 10 to 3. So it was I found it surprisingly good.
Yeah.
And I think you get that all the time with small zoos because there's not as many people there. You get more time to see the animals. You can get a bit closer. I think small zoos actually are kind of really good to visit, and we saw, didn't we, while we were there, that they're trying to buy extra land, they're trying to do everything up, they're trying to expand and they're trying to grow. So especially kind of visiting around here, visiting small zoos is a good thing because it kind of helps them to get a bit better and care for more of the animals and stuff. It had a bit like a Tiger King-esque feel about it. You just thought it was like someone's private zoo and they were just kind of doing it to make money, but I think actually there's an element of conservation there, which is a good thing. And especially for people that live out here in kind of the middle of nowhere, to visit a zoo might not be something that they could do all the time, so it's good for them to be able to actually get that experience. And for Aurora being so small, like, I think if your kids were older then it might not necessarily be as impressive, but she loved it.
Yeah, she had a great time.
She had an absolutely fantastic time. She saw all the animals, she got really close to as many as she could. Some she got a little bit too close to, like she got pecked by a bird and I think like one of the zebras.
By a zebra.
which Oh yeah, don't mention the zebra.
But some of them were alright.
Oh, one of them.
A pregnant one.
The pregnant
she was
zebra.
so gentle.
Yeah.
And then Aurora didn't notice that the zebras like swapped over. While she was getting the next lot of food, she buggered off and another one came and like bit her finger.
Yeah, the horrible one came and he wanted the food. A little bit quicker than Aurora was prepared to give it to him.
But I think I would say if you were going to the zoo to bring a picnic, because they have a really tiny canteen.
It's a typical Aussie zoo because we had a sausage sizzle for lunch, but they kind of ran out of sausages halfway through, so we had to wait ages and everyone's kind of queuing up in this tiny little cafe, which also doubles up as the gift shop, which also doubles up as the exit, so it gets a little bit tight. Generally speaking, for the money that we pay, like 38 bucks each, and she was free, I thought it was great value, and considering there isn't as much out here to do, it's definitely something to do if you're in the area.
Oh, and they brought a snake around, didn't they?
Oh yeah, I had a feel on a snake.
Aurora touched it. I really didn't think she would, but she did.
She got involved in the snake. Yeah, the snake. Hopefully she won't get too involved in going looking for snakes elsewhere. How have you found our stay in the middle of nowhere?
It was quite nice, staying in the middle of nowhere. It was quiet from like a road point of view.
All you could hear was just the night.
Yeah, you could hear the chickens and the odd plover. But yeah, this one's been a bit tricky of a night time.
Yeah, having to sleep in the same room as Aurora has been a challenge again. It reminded us a little bit of being in quarantine. I've actually really enjoyed this week because it reminds me that Australia is more than just kind of beaches. And to go and visit country towns, to go inland is just as good as going to the beach and staying on the coast all the time. I think it kind of makes us, if we're thinking about our holidays within the year going forward, definitely we'll have a beachy one, and we'll definitely like look to go inland as well in the countryside.
I'd like to be able to, when we go to the countryside, maybe be able to walk just to like a pub.
Yeah.
Or some, you know, or a coffee shop or something.
We'll factor that into where we stay. Right, this one's getting a bit too fussy, but thanks for coming with us. Thanks for enjoying our trip with us. If you want to see the rest of our journey, take a look at our channel, and if it's something you're into, please subscribe. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, and until the next time.
Say bye, Aurora.
See you later.